DHS Secretary Kristi Noem revealing how the Afghan national accused of shooting 2 National Guardsmen, killing 1, was radicalized. Listen.
Will say we believe he was radicalized since he's been here in this country. We do believe it was through connections in his home community and state, and we're going to continue to talk to those who interacted with him, who were his family members, to talk to them. So far, we've had some participation, but anyone who has information on this needs to know that we will be coming after you.
I guess this coming as a new report reveals that more than 5,000 Afghan nationals brought into the U.S. after the chaotic withdrawal in 2021 were flagged for national security reasons. Retired Marine Infantry Officer C.J. Douglas saw the Afghanistan withdrawal chaos up close and personal. He helped with the evacuations into Qatar and the evaluations and wrote a report, co-wrote a report in the aftermath, a briefing that President Biden wouldn't take, and we don't know if he ever read. C.J. Douglas, welcome to the show. Your reaction to the horrific shooting last week.
Good morning, Brian. It's always a pleasure to see you. Sorry under these tragic circumstances. I mean, like everybody else, saddened by the events that occurred. Thoughts and prayers go out to the family members affected and all our troops and law enforcement at home and abroad.
So having said that, when you were in Doha and you were talking about the screening process, and we hear the Biden administration say we screen them at multiple levels, including in Doha, what did you find when these Afghans were coming off the cargo planes?
So, Brian, having walked through the process with some Afghan families that I knew personally, it was a rudimentary process at best. And to say they were screened, marginal is the term that I would use. They would go through, they would sit down, they'd give their biometric data, they would have some interview questions, and then that would culminate with the biometric system. That said, if they've never had any interaction with U.S. personnel, they're not going to show up in the biometric system. They then go to a staging area and ultimately then be flown to the...
And that's the issue right there in itself. Even when you take the biometrics, you're not even going to get the accuracy of what that person's history is or isn't, because Afghanistan don't really have a database for that. Secondly, we all remember the Afghan debacle under Biden, and they said about 3,000 to 5,000 of those people that came into our country were screened for national terrorists, and we still let them in. This makes no sense whatsoever. A National Guard was killed, the other was shot and fighting for his life. Let's continue.